Hey everyone, this is Mr. Mills, aka Taken Binder. The reason I'm making this video here is because I wanted to get onto an account that I have, of course it's my Mr. Mills account, where I want to express the need to get your resources close to 99,000 or 99 million. So what I did was I went ahead and already did it with the concrete, but right now I'm doing it with the aluminum. What I did is I went in and because I can get aluminum, I can get all my resources at 1 gold per hour each. How I did that was, this is my home base. How I did that was I made these accelerator optimizers, all three of them on one base, which is fine. I just kept on clicking this one here, buying more and more and more. Um, at the same time, I also buy the military office and the group limit expansion pack right here on, the same home base. Now, why? Because what I do is I just have my home base. I click this and I say, hey, make concrete or make steel for me for, 15 hours. Then I go back and I click it again for another hour. So that makes it for 16 hours. I'll come back later on and it looks like this, 77,000. I did that already with the aluminum. So what I'll do is I'll wait and I'll go 1 hour at a time. Because if I don't, I'll get what you see on that concrete and that fuel, 175,000, 161, 162,000. And again, this is with one base. Remember, the goal here is about getting your resources. So what I do is I like to get my factories all up maximum. And then I'll come in here. I'm not joining any alliance. I'm not doing anything. All I'm doing is trying to make a lot of resources on this one map. Why? Well, because eventually I'm going to move off of this map. I'll join an alliance. And I'm going to need to get resources. So if I click gold, and then I click resource transport, look, you see there? I've got multiple maps, 1, 2, 3 maps that I can pull from and transfer them over to my new map, 170. Now, if I move off of 170, then I'll have 4 maps that's going to have resources that I could pull from. See, like map 17, let's see, what do I have? I've got fuel there. Great. Let's go back. Map 113. Oh, heck, I've got concrete, some steel, some aluminum, fuel. So I could transfer those over while I'm still trying, when I need to get some more resources. Now let's see what else. If I go to map 148, I got concrete, a little bit of steel, enough aluminum, and fuel. If you look at it, if I wanted to transfer 10 million aluminum, it cost me 5 gold. Not bad. So that way, it's an inexpensive way to store up resources on other maps so that later on you can go ahead and say, hey, you know what, I'm getting low on this freaking, aluminum here. I need more aluminum. So what I'm doing right now is I'm coming in and I'm going to make it for an hour at a time until I get up around 96, 97,000 or 96, 97 million. Once I hit that, then I'm going to make it for 16 hours. I'm going to click here. I'll click aluminum for 15 hours. It'll put me back here. Then I'll click here again real quick. Wait for it for 2 seconds and click 1 hour. That'll give me 15 hours and 59 minutes and however many seconds, okay, of aluminum creation for the, to build up my aluminum on this map. Then I could do come back and do the same thing for the steel. Because steel is clearly the area that I have a bigger need. Then whenever I move to a brand new map, I could start all over again, build up my resources, or hit the I button if I bought gold, which I do, of course. And then I'll just go ahead and start taking some bases because now I can. You know, I will immediately transfer over. I'll hit the I button on a brand new map. It'll give me 90 million of each one of these things here, concrete, steel, and aluminum. Then I'll go ahead and go into that resource transport I told you about, transfer over 10 million fuel, so I could start off with some fuel. I might even go, get 10 million, you know, 2 or 3 times. In fact, if I do it right around the time that the game resets, the clock, then I can, get them cheaper. Anyway, so you get one before it resets, one after it resets. It costs you 10 gold altogether for doing that, and you got 20 million fuel. Then you can go ahead and start taking some bases. Once you get it up to 4 bases or 3 bases, have all 3 or 4 of your bases making fuel until it gets up to 99 million or 98 million. Then have all 4 of your bases making fuel until you get to, have all 4 of your bases making fuel for 16 hours. You'll have over 200 million fuel, which is going to be plenty for you. All right? So that's how you do it. That's how you play the resource game. All right. Anyways, I hope you liked the video.